What's up, guys? This is going to be my personal round one review, how the team went, maybe some players that you should bring in, take out, whatever. I'll kick it off with my score. I didn't do that well. I think I scored 1901, which isn't that good. I think I got top 40%, so it wasn't very good at all. I guess I'll kick it off with the back line. Sicily, fairly solid, scored 100. I think his projected was around 113, so, I mean, technically a bit of a letdown, but I'm still happy. Jayden Short, I put him in at the last minute, wasn't sure about him, because I had Lloyd and Sicily in. Probably should have stuck with Lloyd in the end, but, Jayden Short, I've got faith that he'll come through. Against Carlton, he didn't touch the ball too much. He didn't take as many kick-ins. It didn't probably come down into the back line as much as hopefully Collingwood next week. Me being a Tiger supporter, really I don't want the ball to go in their back line at all, but it's going to happen. Collingwood are a good team. Wow, that really hurt for me to say, actually. So Brodie Smith, he was pretty solid, got an 81, which is pretty good for his price range. Happy with him. Darcy Moore, put him in the last minute, or last-ish minute. Very happy with his performance. Considering he's only 200k, very, very happy. Scrimshaw, don't mind being in the 50s, obviously. Want him to score a little bit higher than that, but I was kind of expecting him to be 50s, 60s, probably at a high 70s. So I'm alright with him only getting that much. Hoare, lol. 58, fairly solid, pretty happy with that. Melbourne honestly didn't have the best of days. Port Adelaide locked a bit of their team up, so their midfield got shut down a bit. That's just about it for the back line. My bench players didn't play, which I was told by one of my brothers or siblings that I should have a better bench and improve my bench. So yeah, that's the back line. Moving on to my midfield. At the time, Jack Macrae wasn't in my midfield. As my captain. It was Paddy Dangerfield, but we'll get along to that in a second. So Jack Macrae, 132, very, very happy. I don't know why this guy is only in 30% of sides, or 26 or whatever it is. He's an absolute gun. He's my must-have, to be honest. Yes, he is very pricey at 689k. Very, very pricey, but I think worth every single penny. Paddy Cripps is an absolute machine. I said it so many times whilst they were playing Richmond. He is a machine. He is built for the modern game. He is 6'3", and he's built like a key forward. He is an absolute jet. He is probably a future Brownlow medalist. I think I've said that in other videos, but still. Clayton Oliver, honestly, very, very disappointing. As I said before, it wasn't really Melbourne's day. 71, I expected much, much higher. I was thinking 120s. But once again, Port Adelaide, they absolutely shut them down. Nat Fyfe, 147. He is also, I think Nat Fyfe, if he's healthy for the rest of the year, Nat Fyfe should win the Brownlow. 147, that shows it. They absolutely destroyed North Melbourne. So, he was very dominant. So was Freo in the end. But Brad Crouch, 91. I wasn't sure about Brad Crouch initially. I had Matt Crouch, I think, and he ended up scoring a lot. He ended up scoring 140. But Brad Crouch, for his price range, Brad Crouch will probably end up turning into a Matt Crouch. I might get his price range up a bit, and then, once Brad Crouch hopefully gets up into the 500s, I could trade him out for Crouch, or the other Crouch, his brother. But yeah, that's what I'm aiming to do, I guess. Cousins, 72, played fairly well. I mean, he still played fairly well for his, he played very well for his price range, I guess. Hopefully this keeps coming, and once again he could be one of those builders that turns into I don't even know, a Brad Crouch even, if I get him back in or something like that. I don't know, he might even turn into a Matt Crouch or a Dusty Martin or something like that. Sam Walsh, first round pick, just looked like he wanted to play the game. I watched his game. Had a few, I think his second touch or something, he was lining up along the interchange side. He had a kick right next to the interchange, lining up, and then, well, not lining up, he was lining up to kick it long, and then just stabbed it over the kicker's head. That was, not disappointing, but that was a bit of a shock. But after that, he kind of settled in and started playing like it was his game. Willie Drew, he 103. I didn't actually have him in my side initially. I just put him in then. I did have Anthony Miles. He scored a 95-ish, which I'm pretty happy with. But yeah, I got rid of Miles for Willie Drew. And yeah, that'll just about do my midfield. Oh, and Bailey Scott played very well, 103 on the bench. Atkins, Gibson, yeah. So they were fairly good for the bench. But yeah, that'll do my midfield. Now moving on to the rucks. The rucks this round, disappointing to say the least. 81 Grundy, 87 Gawn. Grundy didn't have the best night out. Stanley and Grundy actually. Most of the time they were just going body. Sometimes they just missed the ball completely because they were just both going for the body. So Grundy didn't dominate or do as well as, or do very well at all in the ruck contest as he usually does. Gawn, Port Melbourne just ripped into him every single time they got near him. They just gave him a little bump, couple cheap ones in the guts, but yeah, Gawn was just shut down, got into his head a bit. The rookies got into his head, which is not what you want to see, but I still have faith in Grundy and Gawn. They're still probably two of the best ruckmen in the comp, and people still can't take that away from them. One bad round isn't going to do too much to the score. Might lose me a couple of league games, but leagues haven't started yet, so I don't mind too much on that. Forwards. Dangerfield was my captain, only scored 97. Would have been a lot better if he actually kicked straight. Isaac Heaney played well, played a lot of forward time though. Didn't play much forward until that fourth quarter-ish. Took a great mark in the first quarter, but if he keeps going for those marks, I reckon he'll end up hurting himself. But he knows what he's doing. He knows how to land. Actually, no, he doesn't know how to land. He always lands on his back or stomach or something like that. But as long as he doesn't get seriously injured, a bit of wind isn't gonna affect him too much, especially if he took the mark. Dunkley played very well, 98. Very happy with that. Setterfield, 69. Honestly, fairly happy with that. Burgess, don't know how you say that. Fairly disappointed with him. Don't have Matt Parker. I did have Bolter for Richmond. He only scored 18, but he only spent 50 or 40% or time on ground or something stupidly low. So if he takes over the role, apparently there's been rumours of him taking over the role of Alex Rance, since unfortunately he's been taken out for the season with that ruptured ACL. So hopefully I've taken him out because I don't think there's too much for future Supercoach wise of him. He is a big bloke though, so he wouldn't do too bad in Rance's position. Whether he has the legs to do Rance's position, holding down key forwards who make those big leads, I don't know. But Matt Parker I've got in at the moment. I've got... Fuck me, who have I got on the bench? I got Schultz, Lachlan Schultz, something Schultz from Freo, and... Fuck me, Schlonged Gong from Geelong. So he's pretty irrelevant, I guess. He probably won't play. So yeah, I gotta upgrade the bench. Probably my main goal. And yeah, that'll do the video for today, I think. Thank you guys for watching. My team has changed a bit. Didn't do as well as I wanted to. I'll probably keep trying to do weekly updates on Supercoach. Probably do up to round 10-ish and see how videos are going and see how my team's going. If my team's still starting to really drop out, I'll probably make a final video around round 10. That's probably when I'll pull the pin. If it's getting bad, but even if it is getting bad, I want to still help you guys if you guys are making your team. So yeah, that'll do the video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like. If you want more stuff like this and NBA stuff and hopefully real life stuff in the future, subscribe. Comment down below, give me some feedback, tell me what I did right, tell me what I did wrong. Leave some video ideas in the below, because I want to start doing new stuff, as I've said, in real life stuff. I want to start doing some of that. Yeah, I might start doing some fishing stuff or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, alright. That'll do the video. Thank you for watching. Peace.